So Donna has a few words.
I'll be quick. Okay. First of all, we thank you for this wonderful honor. We are so grateful, yet humbled by this. I just want to share with you our JC story. A year ago at this event, when we first learned about American vet dogs, we also heard from Joe Campolo and John Miller the high rate of suicide among veterans and the lack of resources and services for them. I thought, how can this be? This is America. After the speeches and the demonstrations given by the handlers of these vet dogs, my interest was piqued. I turned to Gus and said, we should sponsor a vet dog puppy and name him JC in honor of Joe Campolo, who is also a veteran and a very generous and true friend to us. His reaction, and I'm quoting on this, D, that's brilliant. We need to do this. I said, then we will. But how? I don't know, but I'll find out. Sitting at the table in front of us was John Miller and his associate Dawn. I got up, introduced myself to them, and told them both what we wanted to do. We can certainly help you with that, was John's response. And by the way, Joe will be blown away by this gesture. Exactly what we wanted. We exchanged information. Dawn contacted me the next day and set it in motion. I answered a few questions, sent them the sponsor fee. Done. Quick and easy. Wednesday morning, Dawn called and asked, do you and Gus want to tell Joe? Or would you like us to do that? I said, you guys can tell him. Great, she says, because he'll be here for a board meeting tonight. So we'll present him with a special proclamation about JC. Perfect, and that's exactly what they did. We received notice in late July of last year that JC had arrived. They sent us his official puppy picture. What a cutie, a beautiful and lovable Labrador. We think he's the cutest puppy ever. He was already wearing his service vest, which was way too big for him, but I'm sure by now it fits him perfectly. We get periodic updates about him, including how his training is going, where he is, and who his handlers are. Our hope and our prayer for JC is that he will complete his formal training, graduate, and become the best American vet dog ever. Sorry.
Don't listen, Kenzo.
And also that when he is placed with his veteran, he will not only bring his training, but also a sense of peace and calm, and become a safe space for this veteran. They can rely on each other and form a solid bond. They'll become BFFs, best friends forever. The only thing, one has 2 legs and one has 4. So if you are able, please consider sponsoring a puppy. This way, you will have your own JC story to tell and give back to a veteran who gave so much for us. So, God bless JC and all the American vet dogs, whether they're in training, active duty, or retired. God bless our veterans who served with honor and pride for this nation. And finally, God bless this country that we all call home.